Hey, what's up, YouTube land? It's your boy, Eddie Hill, the White Oak, Pennsylvanian toy collector. It's time for another Eddie Hill review. It's review time, people. And today, we'll be reviewing Transformers Combiner Wars Wreck-Gar. And this is not a bad-looking motorcycle Wreck-Gar. I don't have his proper weapon from '86 for this little Combiner Wars one because I never made one for him. But this is not a bad looking figure for a little Legends class figure. But he's from Transformers the movie in '86 based on his head and bike. Not completely, but somewhat. It's not a bad looking Wreck-Gar. And I do collect the Combiner Wars Legends classes. I am missing Combiner Wars Legends class Huffer, Pipes, and then I got most of them. But there's still a lot more Legends. Now it's been a minute. Let's look at Wreck-Gar himself. It's not a bad looking bike mode. He rolls very well. But now for comparison with some other '86 characters that I have based on '86 characters. Here we got Bumblebee, Cliff Jumper. Next we got Blur. Why not? He was on the Junk Planet. We got Hot Rod. I do have a Titans Return Hot Rod, but I lost his head somewhere, so that's why I haven't been doing him a lot. Another same mold mate. It's Combiner Wars Groove. As you can see, they're the same mold. And that's almost all the comparisons. Here he is next to Grimlock, and Grimlock is bigger than Wreck-Gar. But now that's done with the vehicle mode comparisons, let's transform Wreck-Gar. Disconnect his weapon, which can become a club and a blaster. Split his arms, like so. Fold down the legs, like so. There we go. So far transformed, just like Combiner Wars Groove, which I reviewed way long time ago. Video is on my channel. Here we got Wreck-Gar's chest. And there we have Wreck-Gar in all his glory. And look at that. They even nailed his little mustache and beard. Not a bad looking little figure, if I do say so myself. And you're probably wondering, can he ride another motorcycle bot like Groove? Yes, but it's a tricky fit. And trying to get him to ride on it is a bit... He's too small compared to anything else. And yeah, he's ready to go ride into battle and be like, take this, pang, bang with the club. If I get a better Wreck-Gar, we'll definitely show off on the shelf him riding another Junkion into battle. But now let's get him his weapon I gave him. I'll show you the blaster mode. As you can see, it's a blaster. And with some ingenuity, it's a junk club. And you can go bash you in the head with that. Sure, it's not as weird spinny blade thing, but it's still pretty cool. But now we're going to get down to bot mode comparisons, which means transforming some good comparisons to do with '86 Combiner Wars Groove. So, not Groove, but Wreck-Gar. Here he is next to his fellow mold mate, Groove. As you can see, they share the same mold. With Grimlock once I transform him off camera. I love Grimlock. And I don't have an '86 Grimlock, but I do have this one. From Alphetix that does the trick for the '86 movie very well. Once I get him transformed. He's the only one I'm doing off camera because I like transforming it a lot. And here we got Grimlock. Me Grimlock. Oh, kisser, me king. And as you can see, Grimlock is bigger than Wreck-Gar. As you can see, he topples over Combiner Wars Wreck-Gar. Now for Legends comparison. So we're going to transform Hot Rod. And as you can see, the transformation is a straightforward one. I love this figure that much. For a core class, it is pretty close to Combiner Wars Legends class. Then fold it back. Rotate his legs like so. Make sure they're between one another. Give him his sword. And he's ready to fight with his fellow Autobot, Wreck-Gar. Not a bad looking comparison if I do say so myself. Next comparisons will be with Bumblebee and Cliffjumper, which I will transform them off camera. Got a rocket launcher for Cliff because he's known for shooting rockets and asking questions later. That's Cliff for you. Like the one time he tried to take Megatron on with his viewfinder and literally got seen by Megatron, so they saw him shooting his viewfinder. But here we got Cliffjumper next to his fellow Autobot Wreck-Gar from 86. Next we're going to do Bumblebee, of course. You know how much I love Bumblebee. Bumblebee is my favorite Autobot, and I have so many Bumblebees and Optimuses, but Optimus and Bumblebee are my favorite Autobots. And my favorite Decepticon of all time is Megatron. I've collected a lot of variants of everyone's favorite Decepticon tyrant, Megatron. Give him his little blaster. And here we got Bumblebee with Wreck-Gar. He's in the same size scale with Wreck-Gar. Give Cliffjumper his launcher. I forgot to give him his launcher again. Pardon that forgetting. I can do that from time to time. But here is little Cliffjumper with his rocket launcher next to good old Wreck-Gar. Now for a deluxe class next to Wreck-Gar. Let's transform Blur, which I've memorized Blur's transformation. I'm literally good at my transformations. If I've messed around with it enough times, I'll eventually get it memorized in my head. And when I go and use it for comparisons, it's just in my head. Because it's plain and simple. I don't have an 86 Blur, so he'll have to do for now. But not a bad looking representation of Blur, even though it's the Rescue Bots Blur. But it's still Blur. That's why he's in the 86 collection right now. Here is Blur next to good old Wreck-Gar. Not a bad looking comparison if I do say so myself. Here he is next to Wheelie Saved My Friends Today. Our Legends bot. Here he is next to good old RC from the Battle of Junkion, where they battled each other, as you can see, with good old Cup. Cup being the oldest and wisest Autobot. You can give Wreck-Gar an Energon goodie, which is cool. And last but not least, here he is with none other than Ultra Magnus. He is a big figure, so he's definitely my favorite figure, hands down. Highly recommend you get this guy if you get your hands on him. He's worth the money. I don't regret picking him up. I'd highly recommend it to you guys and the YouTube community. If you find Combiner Wars Legends class Wreck-Gar, he's worth it. He's not a bad little figure. Until I get a bigger Wreck-Gar, I'm definitely keeping him for a while. Because he looks cool. So this is Eddie Hill, moving on and rock out YouTube land. And don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Moving on.